Welcome back. This is After6 Podcast. My name is Satchel Young, aka Young Satch. My brother across the screen is Tyrone, aka Ty Crane. And we back with another episode. Now, as a little disclaimer, I'm pretty sure, as you guys know, we're going to laugh, we're going to have fun, and we're going to talk our shit. So without further ado, let's tap in. Tyrone, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, our first segment today is called Keep It a Bean. Shout out to Kobe Bean himself. It's 24 seconds on the shot clock. Tyrone, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go.
What happened to our care for others' well-being? For example, Diamond from Chicago. She jumps in the Uber knowing her boyfriend is out to kill her. She's laughing and having a good time while this man life on the line. He just trying to make a living, trying to start a trucking company. No regard for his life, man. We gotta do better for our people.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead and explain a little bit further for me, please.
Why, man? Just, all right. For example, man, all the times, right? You walking home from the movies with your girl. It's a group of hoodlums. They try to holler at her. She yells something obscene at them, and now you got to get your ass whooped for your pride. A lot of times, women will put a man in a situation where it's just no winning, man, and it's a sad thing to see when it happens, especially on a deadly level, like it could have happened in this extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think, first thing first, she fucked up because why she get in the car knowing that this is what he's going to do?
Duck down, didn't say nothing until after you duck down.
Because you know what type of time he on. Mm-hmm. So now I look at it like, no. Let me just clarify real quick. I don't agree with domestic violence. That's not what we could do.
Never.
And now, when I look at this situation, she didn't look harmed in any type of way.
Mm-mm.
She didn't jump in the Uber like, hey, pull off. Like, she walked to the Uber casually, got in and said, hey, and just started ducking because she knew that he had a gun.
With the Kool-Aid smile, happy than a motherfucker.
Exactly. Like this shit is cute or funny. And it's highly disrespectful to the driver.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did. I'm not gonna blame anybody here. However, I do bring into question what she could have possibly done to upset this man to that degree to say, I'm gonna kill you.
Intentional antagonizing, man. Like MC Light said, got a roughneck, gotta get a roughneck, man. They like the shooters. And you think the shooter ain't gonna shoot when it comes to you?
I just look at it like she's wrong in a lot of different ways. I don't like how she put my man's in harm's way. I just don't like the situation in its entirety. It's no way you're supposed to put anybody else in danger. If you're in true danger, you gotta hit foot. Okay, hit foot. Try to go run for cover or something. Mm-hmm. Call 911. Something. Yeah. But you don't call the Uber like it's a casual day and be like, oh, he about to start shooting. You might want to pull off.
Yeah, man. What? If you in trouble, don't call the Uber, man. Call the police.
Call the police and get up out of there.
You ready to go?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Right, I'm about to count you in. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, Larsa. Hey, Larsa Pippen, what you doing? Are you serious? You seriously gonna tell me you just figuring out, Marcus Jordan's not your guy? Are you serious? You serious? You really? That's what you gonna go with now? You didn't know? Oh, this is kind of disrespectful. Oh, he's kind of a lot younger than me. Oh, I probably should figure out. I probably should pick. I don't know 3, anybody else in the world.
2, 1.
Come on, dog.
I don't understand, man.
Go ahead, expand. First off, dating. I look at it disrespectful on both parts, from both parties. There's no way in hell that you, as the son of Michael Jordan, it is very public the beef or issues that he's having with a former teammate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that to. You don't do. First off, you've been around. If as Marcus Jordan and as he's been around Scottie Pippen multiple
Mm-hmm.
times. You've been around whether it was when he was a kid in the locker room, whether it's been as an adult being at some of the Bulls celebrations, whatever the case may be. You don't do that. That's that man's ex-wife. Where's the bro code?
Listen,
That shit
man.
was out the window. And I'm like, that's just the ultimate disrespect. There's no care in the world. That's just ultimate violation. And I know, if I'm not mistaken, but Jordan said he didn't really agree with her from the start.
Yeah, he
And
told the nigga he out the wheeler. Don't break that up.
and
Salute to that
that's
nigga. He made a stand. I'm not
I just
having it.
I just look at it like, come on, Slim. That's just the ultimate disrespect. But then on her part, it's like, of all people, you is she 50?
Yep.
What
Hey,
you what you, what you
hey,
doing?
hey, rule of thumb, man. Gray and Michelle, Marcus Houston, Laws of Pippen. The easiest way to not end up in these situations. Don't date those who you knew in diapers.
Yeah.
If you knew them from
Right.
when they used to wear diapers, maybe we shouldn't date them as adults. Let's just
Hey,
be honest. Use your common
I
sense, man. That's all I'm
I
saying.
I only one I can give a pat. Lars is the worst. Marcus and Drea, I'm not that mad at. I'm not even really mad at them, only because they ain't know them.
No,
You know,
Drea knew him. She was
Drea knew
friends with.
Jalen.
Yeah, she was friends with his ex girlfriend. So she used to come to all the games, acting like she was friends with the ex back when he was in high school.
She was awesome. Wow.
She was playing a dirty game, my boy.
Hey, she is some douche shit.
She was trying to put up a triple double. See, so now she lost a friend and gained a baby daddy. But that's neither here nor there.
Shit. Oh
Laws of Pippen, you were the worst scum. Right? You do anything for clout, and it's getting gross out here. You dealing
that's
with
gross as hell.
like, come on. I know you and Scotty ain't on the best terms.
That's violation.
But this ain't even revenge. Like you don't even this. Oh man,
shit like this is how niggas end up shooting you in the Uber.
Literally,
okay. That's not ultimate violation like that.
You got to duck down and tell the Uber driver, "I'll drive."
It's not right, but it's real shit because the ultimate level of disrespect, the ultimate just trying to get under your skin. This is what you do. I'm just saying. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, when you talk about people's emotions as humans, some people will take it to the extreme, as that guy did with her. And Scotty, if he got outraged like that, that wouldn't be a shock. I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course. Speaking of getting under people's skin, Candace Owens.
Before we go there, he jumping the gun. But before we go there, we wanna give a quick shout out and just quick condolences to the people who were impacted by the bridge collapse of Baltimore.
Tragedy.
It was a major tragedy, and we really do hope the best for those people. We're hoping whoever was involved. I know some people that were I don't know I can't remember the count, but I know it was a handful of people that were already presumed dead.
Yeah, confirmed casualties.
We just want to say our condolences and our prayers to all those people and all the people who were involved, all the people impacted in whatever capacity. And we just, for the city of Baltimore, we know just a special shout out. We praying, we supporting, we see you guys, and we hoping for the best.
Prayers up for sure.
So as we continue, we're gonna get into our first segment. It's called "What's the Move." The first topic, like he said, is Candace Owens. Tyrone, what you think?
Candace Owens, we are not fooled by your nonsense. Right? You tried it. You did try it. I respect it because I always love a scammer. I love a good finesse. I'm from Brooklyn. So I understand. You got to pivot sometimes. You lose your job. You got to appeal to a different demographic. But we're not going for that, son. You think because you're going to go talk to Charlamagne and Joe Budden that we going to forget what you said about George Floyd?
Yeah, and Ahmaud Arbery? Come on.
And Ahmaud Arbery? Like, you think it's that easy to win us over? It's a little offensive, the tactic that he took. You didn't even go on your personal platform and try to change my personal platform. You went to other platforms and tried to get everybody to agree with you in one foul swoop. It's nasty. I don't like it. It's disgusting.
It's definitely nasty work. I look at. I've been looking at a lot of stuff with Candace Owens lately, and I say this: she is really calculated. I respect her game because she's extremely calculated.
I love a finesse.
Like I said, as if anybody's been really paying attention, we've been talking a lot about the finesse.
Smooth.
A lot of different people, and I give people credit because they work to a certain degree, and then they get caught, but they work for a certain period of time.
Yep.
And I look at Candace Owens, and a thing that makes me laugh is I'm like I said, she's extremely calculated because if you notice, people that she talks about are really mostly mainstream.
Yep.
And she goes for I think she goes for the shock value. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, just some of the, because she plays that position or that role that is perfect because she plays the role of, well, look at the black. Let's look at the black person talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Okay. Because she's talked about Ariana Grande. She's talked about Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. She's talked about, like we said, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery.
Everybody.
The people that she's talked about, they're really calculated. There's some big topics, mainstream topics, mm-hmm. that her stance is so, in a weird way, so far left, of what anybody else would think or what the masses would think.
Literally.
And she knows how to draw people in, but it's still just the ultimate violation. As black people, we can't fall into it. No puff. No puff. We can't fall.
No puff party for sure.
No puff party. We can't fall into the trap.
That's literally what I mean. Like, don't get me wrong. I believe in forgiveness. Like, everybody deserves a second chance. But at the same time, when you make such a strong stance, there becomes a point where you're in too deep. No puff party. You feel me? You just got to realize that sometimes you got to stand on what you believe in. Like, you cannot do egregious acts and then think that, oh, I could just run y'all back over with a couple of podcasts. You think we stupid or dumb?
Exactly.
It's 100%. Gross, man. I don't like it.
It's 100% gross. It's 100% gross because she is using this as an opportunity to convince black people, as this is the year of the presidential election, to try to get on the side of Trump, which leads to our next topic. It's getting scary out here because Trump looked like he's gonna win again.
Hey,
and
move Vanessa.
I'm appalled that it's a lot of black people, or it's a lot, definitely a bigger shift of people from 2020, 2020. But it's appalling to me just because black people are really sitting there like, oh, I was living better under him. Nigga, we was in a pandemic. What?
Literally. What do you
niggas wasn't going to work?
You was getting spend that $1,400. Stupid.
You was getting paid. You was getting paid free money because you was staying at the crib. I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people who was making more money than me when I was going to work, and I was like, I was blown. However, people don't think about this shit afterwards. Of course, you was making more money back then because we was sitting there in the pandemic where you was getting either a stimulus or you was getting that extra bonus for doing unemployment. Yeah, but we're not in the pandemic no more. So now what? Of course, he's gonna cut taxes, because he's impacted by it. His money go up. Small corporations that so all them PPP loans and all that stuff. Yeah, they was nice until they tried to go over the max. And you see niggas coming out like, oh, we got to file bankruptcy. Oh, we dealing with fraud. They in laws. They fighting cases now. Mm-hmm. Come on, dog.
Also, I mean, isn't it crazy how felons can't vote? And this man is facing multiple felony charges and is allowed to run for president? Now, granted, innocent until proven guilty. It's like that you should still have to actually do the case before we allow you to even run for president. Because obviously, if you win and you are guilty, guess what the first thing you're going to do as the president? Presidential pardon.
Hey, and that's another thing. Think of pardons and just clemency.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he fooled niggas with that Kodak and Lil Wayne shit. That was smooth.
You don't think that was the ultimate plight? That was actually the ultimate ploy? You thought, oh yeah, just because he helped, Kodak and Lil Wayne, or it was a couple other black people who I seen talking about it. Okay, now all these black people, do y'all look at the politics? Think about all the people he helped. You think they in politics?
That's
You
what
think
I'm
they pay
saying.
attention to
This
politics?
nigga
You
helped
think
2
they
rappers.
watch the CNN? You watch the MNSC? I can't even talk.
MSNBC.
Yeah,
I got you, my dog.
just appreciate you. I'm a little
Hey,
illiterate,
hey, hey, hey,
but
hey. Am I fly?
you not fly. You
How
not
you
fly.
gonna tell me I'm not fly?
You not fly.
Fresh Ralph Lauren. My bad.
Nah,
Hold on.
you not fly. Let's get back on
I'm just
topic.
saying he didn't free no revolutionaries. He freed 2 rappers, and
That's
both rappers.
it.
No offense to them, I don't even want to kid his own this shit out. Drug addicts. Never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. But at the end of the day, it's very calculated. Don't fall for this trap, black people. Like, don't get it twisted. This man ain't for us. This man, he for them pockets. And at the end of the day, what's forgotten, and I know a lot of people criticize Obama for, what we feel is like a lack of support or lack of things that were for us. However, what you have to understand is there's a thing called Congress. There's a thing called just overall process.
I'm about to say
you have to go through.
No
puff
party.
That's just what it is, and it's just one of no puff party. We're gonna
no
make
puff
that clear.
Nigga, I go through.
But there's a certain process that you have to go through, and it's real out here, and people don't understand that you can't just do whatever you want, and you have to understand he's the first black president. Which we wasn't supposed to get there, okay? No, we did.
Yes, we can.
And at the end of the day, what people got to understand is, man, this country has been fucked for hundreds of years. If we ain't, Obama can't come in and
they thought that nigga was gonna solve it in 8 summers. Something like now. You feel me?
Exactly. It's like people don't understand.
Reparations, we got them.
People don't understand. That's not how that works. And the slander that Obama gets is really not fair, just because of the fact that, like, I know one of the biggest things people talk about is all the stuff that happened for, like, the LGBTQ community. See, but you have to understand, the only reason that even got passed is because white people are involved in it. That's really, if you notice anything, anything solely for black, it doesn't get passed. It's not happening. You see, they're trying to erase us in schools.
They're not teaching about Malcolm X no more either, man. They doing this. They kind of good at erasing us. They look good. Look, I don't like it. It's bad.
Come on now.
They good at being bad.
You think they gonna take out Abraham Lincoln? You think they're gonna take out George Washington?
Hell no.
You think that they're gonna take out any of the presidencies?
Hey, Thomas Jefferson might be both of our great grandfather, nigga. He was nothing. He was dealing with nothing but black slaves.
He was a wild guy too. But
he was out here getting crazy. Salute though.
You think they would try to erase any of American like white American history?
Nah, I tell you what, in 300 years they gonna erase Obama and put Trump in.
Is exactly 100%. So
it might not even take 300 years. It might be way sooner than that.
It might be sooner.
50 years.
Like
it's over.
Like our overall point is, black people don't fall for the trap. And as we talk about falling for the trap,
dun, dun, dun. Your boy, your man, your friend.
Hey,
that's your favorite artist.
Nah, never.
If the sun don't shine together, he might as well shine, because we gonna shine with the flame.
No.
That's
you
your
see
man.
You see how he recite his lyrics work?
No way out.
That's law. For him, that's law. That's his. He got it tatted on. That's his scripture.
Hey, this Ralph Lauren, not Sean John.
Nah,
don't disrespect me like that.
Nah,
I'm not fresh.
Still got nah.
I'm not fresh.
Nah.
I got 2 Whataburger cups.
I know you. Hey, stop playing with the people. They know you. Hey, pull out the Sean John out the
man,
camera.
he said I got the Sean John under the polo. That's crazy. On,
I know you got it.
Oh,
I know you got the. I know you got the visor. Come on now. I'm
Come
just
on,
saying.
son.
Hey,
You had the
hey.
puffy mohawk. Last night, I couldn't even get an answer.
Hey, hey, that was funny. That's what.
God,
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm
let's
just
get
saying.
down to the nitty gritty, man.
Let's get to the business. No
They
puff
they ran
party.
they ran in that man's house.
Hey, I tell you like this. Hey, Puff, you clearly ain't see the podcast. We told you,
Yep.
pay these people and get low. You shouldn't
Give as
even.
much money up as possible.
You shouldn't even have been in America.
You're
Okay.
going to jail. You're going to jail.
Hey, hey, you gonna be throwing hands with these cases, dog. You need to be getting up out of there. Like you need to be. I think they said he went to what, Bermuda. He needs to stay out there.
He tried to get low, but I tell you what's even crazier. How does Homeland Security come to your house like you Osama bin Laden? Who are they looking for?
I give. Look, this is what I do say. He got whoever gave him the tip. No puff party. Whoever gave him the insight that they was coming. No puff party.
No puff party.
Whoever gave him that, they came in clutch. But and now, like I said, allegedly, this was a whole ploy or plot or scheme to try to erase evidence. I don't know. It's all allegedly.
What happened to the FBI? What happened to the CIA?
Hey,
why is Homeland Security coming to this man?
I don't know what the fuck going on.
That nigga got weapons of mass destruction. That might be more dangerous than we thought.
Hey, I mean, shit. We hearing about his little man's for Syracuse.
The young bull.
Young bull at Syracuse. My bad. Hey.
That's the nigga who blew Kid Cudi car up. My man Syracuse. I don't even know that nigga name. That's my man Syracuse.
Brendan Paul.
Oh, Jake Paul brother.
Hey, Brendan Paul. Hey, what you doing? How you let that happen? Allegedly,
of course. We don't rat on this show. What's that? I don't.
Hey, these are our thoughts. I don't know how he's saying. These are our thoughts.
Hey, Brendan Paul brother. Hey, you might be the first male drug mule I ever seen in my life. I didn't even know.
Man, I'm gonna say it like this.
Oh man,
you better pull that white card. What you don't get it twisted. Better you know he gonna tell.
You know he gonna tell.
You know you got a chance, dog. You white. You better do something. Make some phone calls. You was his mule, or allegedly.
My father's gonna have your badge.
Something. Hey, you better make that phone call. Hey, if you got in touch with Diddy, you gotta you know some connections. Lawyer up. You better something. Lawyer up. Because you gonna need it. Because right now they looking good. It ain't looking good at all. And I just, hey man, oh Lord, this is all allegedly. We don't know the full story, but at the end of the day, Puff. Start spending that money and stay out of America.
Ironically, R.I.P. to my man, the notorious B.I.G. He said you either have a wicked jump shot or you got to get a drug spot, man. He did both. He said, I'm about to be both biggies. Fuck a jumper. I'm going to the block. I got whole different bricks.
This is not what we encourage.
Hey, Brendan Paul is a gangster.
He I ain't gonna lie, he is a gangster.
That's my boy.
For the fact that he probably been out of he probably graduated at least.
Oh no, he only been out of school 2 years. That's all you need to get back to the block.
But still, that's a major come up. Whatever his degree was, that nigga said fuck that and got up out of there.
Oh nah, fuck that. My degree was in pharmaceuticals.
Exactly. Hey, Hey, like I said, the words they used was mule. So that nigga was big dog. No puff part.
No puff part.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Like I said, all this is alleged. We don't know the full story. We ain't accusing nobody. We ain't. snitching on nobody. But all we saying is, hey, Brendan Paul, make them phone calls. Don't let Diddy do this to you.
Hey
Okay.
Puff, you out of here, bro. If they raid your house, they know what they looking for, and I know it's something there. The
Hey,
predators always keep the tape. They can't get rid of the tape.
hey, man. I don't know what they got. I don't know. I don't know what you did, what you didn't do, what they found, what they
They
didn't
treating that
find.
nigga like Bin Laden.
Stay out of America. They are though. Stay out of
They treating
America
that nigga like Bin Laden.
until you are subpoenaed to come into court. Stay out of America.
Hey Puffy, man, work on your terrorist tape, man. If you don't
Hey,
have
man.
the money by 10 o'clock,
Hey,
you
about to
die
get-
for Allah. Yo, they treat my man like Bin Laden. Yo, what the hell is going on?
I ain't gonna lie. They are going to the extreme. I ain't never heard
Homeland
of
Security? This nigga,
I ain't never.
he a threat
Everybody.
to the country?
They raided both houses, Miami and LA. I ain't never seen that before for a
Having
rapper.
children
You know,
in
hey,
handcuffs.
This is worse than BMF. Damn it.
That's what
You
I'm
know?
saying. At least they let me the Terry kids be kids.
Exactly. This shit is crazy. Hey,
He said
man.
Puff is running a criminal enterprise. We got to shut that down.
It's funny because I don't know what the fuck going on with rappers these days. Because whatever reasons, Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole and Future and Rick Ross, it's just all this weird shit going on surrounded by Drake.
Hey,
And I don't know what the fuck the problem is.
hey, Drake, let me ask you this. What do you do to make these niggas this mad? Kendrick Lamar aside, Kendrick Lamar is all about competition. Why is Travis Scott at Rolling Loud trying to get the diss track played? Why is Rick Ross unfollow you on Twitter? I mean on Instagram. Why is Nav around, first of all? Why is he unfollowing you on Instagram? Why are you inviting Rick Ross' baby mother to the show? What's going on?
What we don't know?
What did you do? What's the behind it? I need the open curtain, no puff party.
Hey, Aubrey, what's good, dog? You can't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do find it strange the shift from it was a lot of Rick Ross, a lot of Future.
Very recently too. They got music together. All these people have music together. Very recently.
And even Travis wasn't too long ago. But
Meltdown.
A major shift from all of these guys to Yachty. A lot of the young dudes. Yachty.
21 Savage.
Except with the exception of J. Cole. But
21 Savage.
21, Yachty. Even some of these other Canadian or whoever guys that we don't really know about
the local niggas that don't matter.
But like I said, what happened? You know what you do?
Yo, bro, you know how bad of a human you got to be for niggas to make a coalition of superstars.
Hey,
they made a conglomerate of all-star rappers to take you down, brother. Hey,
it's serious out here.
Hey, they really don't like that nigga, man. Like, this is crazy.
I mean, you think he should respond?
No, but yes. Like, you had to respond if you're Drake because you're Drake. Like, he's not gonna be able to let it go. It's just not in his nature. Even Pusha T, he's still dissing him, and that ended 5 years ago. Like,
that's a fact.
There's no way that Drake could sleep at night while this is happening. But he should let it go. If honestly, I would throw a battery at Cole back. Yo, Cole, my nigga, it's your time, man. I'm a pop star. You feel me? I ain't even with this rap shit no more. Go take that nigga out for me, son. He been talking real greasy about you lately.
I just think he should take the Kendrick Lamar route, make it competition. I mean, why not? Because you think about it, there was no bigger moment than back to back.
Oh, for sure.
There was no bigger moment.
That nigga in that beef. Pause. No, party.
So you gotta. I think you come back and you say, I'm here, and then like I said, it becomes a competition, and we wait for Kendrick and whoever else respond. I think J. Cole gonna say something, so shit, you might as well.
I think Cole is still in the rappers lane though, man. Drake, not to say that he not gonna take a hit, But I feel like you can't just keep losing in rap beats, man. The Pusha T shit, even though some people do think he won, it was a hit to his character a little bit. You know what I mean? Where like, if ever possible, he has to win as much as possible, and especially at this junction where now you're going against Kendrick, who been calling you out for a decade. You going against Future, who is just as much for the ladies as you are. Like Drake always has an advantage of some sort, either more record sales, more women, more something. You call you a nerd rapper, this, that, and the third. They got the rainbow coalition of rappers together. Rick Ross, he got the streets. They got Future, he got the girls. Kendrick, he got the lyrical miracle niggas. Travis Scott, he got the widow, the festival nerd niggas. It's too much going against you. No pop party, man. That's crazy.
Definitely crazy.
I would fall back from this issue. Hey. I would put a battery in J. Cole back, and I might even send one of my youngest out there to make a horrible song. This one of these niggas. Put Baka Not Nice up there.
Hey, on that note, that's why we gotta get up out of there.
Let's get to the next topic, man.
Hey, the next segment, that we like the
Bobby Brown, Pass the Rock. I knew you're getting there. Dealing with him. My fault.
We're not talking about the Rock that he is talking about.
My fault, brother.
We're talking about Pass the Rock to sports.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna get into.
Yeah.
Our first topic is Shohei Ohtani. What's going on, Doc? Coming to the front of the stage, Shohei Ohtani. How do you not know that somebody is transferring? I think they said $4.5 million out of your account.
Hey, that nigga is funny, right? Because you know when they made the accusations against him, he didn't see it coming. No pup party. Like this nigga, you could tell that like they was like, "Yo, why did this happen?" And he was like, "Oh, I got to think of a lie on the spot." Because first he says, "I wired it to my best friend to handle his gambling debts." Then he goes, "Oh no, I didn't wire it. He stole it." Because if I wired it, I'm still in the wrong.
Yeah. Hey, Ohtani,
he a bad liar. Together.
You got it's too much. What is it? How many?
$700 million.
Don't fumble this bag, dog.
$700 million.
You are Asian.
A winning lottery ticket.
Y'all, Asians are considered too smart. One of the
smartest. A winning lottery ticket.
One of the smartest races in across the world. You better don't fumble this bag, dog.
$700 million.
We shit, and I like to watch baseball, and you're a hell of a player. Don't fumble this, dog.
Ohtani, man, you missed a golden opportunity. So all you had to do was call me, and for 100 M's, I would have said I held you up for gunpoint for your wire fraud. I'd have did 5 in a pen and got out for that. What?
Hey.
$700 million, bro.
Hey, so Ohtani, you should have called him. I would have held the bread in 5 years.
Oh man,
I'd looked out.
Man.
But you could have called him.
Oh man,
he'd have held the bread. Thievery. I would have held the bread for him, but he would have. We would have took care of you. No puff party, dog.
We would have took care of you. Crazy.
Hey. Speaking of some wild niggas out here,
plenty wild. What's up with
John J. Porter? What we doing?
Hey, John J. Porter. You the dumbest motherfucker I know.
Come on, dog. You already you on a minimum contract and you about to fumble that bad? You ain't fumbling $700 million. You fumbling a minimum contract?
Bruh, he don't even like basketball. It can't be, because ain't no way.
Hey, I give you credit. You want to get your name out there, because I didn't know who the fuck you was until last week. If that was a couple days ago. It wasn't even last week. What, Monday? Wasn't even Monday. I knew your name, so I give you credit. You want to get your name out there. I mean, they say all publicity is good publicity, so
Yeah, man. Blake Griffin had a brother too.
Hey, that's true. That's funny though. But that's all I'm saying. What the hell are you doing?
Yo, that nigga said, "Yeah, I made $1 million off crypto." So you feel me? It felt like the same thing with FanDuel.
Somebody help this brother.
It felt like the same thing with FanDuel.
Somebody help this man. Somebody help this man.
Done.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody help him. He clearly wasn't thinking straight. You know,
donkey of the day.
absolutely. You would think this nigga's getting the salary of like the WNBA or something.
No,
to be doing some scandalous shit like this. No. He got at least he got at least 1 M or 2 M's.
Pennies on the dollar.
Lord have mercy. Somebody help this man. Somebody help him. Get him some help. Let's keep it pushing. We gonna dive into the NBA. No puff party. First person we're gonna talk about is Isaiah Thomas. I'm tired of the disrespect on Isaiah Thomas. I think it's crazy because I think it's a lot of teams that could use him as a backup point guard, and I think they just disrespect, especially Vogel. For you to come out and say, yeah, he's not getting any minutes is ridiculous. You could have left him at the crib. What was the point of signing him for a 10-day contract? Isaiah Thomas still has enough in the tank, no puff party, to give you valuable minutes off the bench. And he's been in playoff situations. He's a vet. He knows what to do in the right situation. And I think just to come out openly and be like, yeah, he's not playing is ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna talk about bad coaches, but that just was absolutely wrong. I mean, disrespectful.
Hey, salute to Frank Vogel, man. They got enough traffic cones over there. This nigga can't guard nobody. Why is John Wall not in the league? Like, how did Isaiah Thomas get another opportunity before John Wall? I don't understand. And not even to say Isaiah Thomas is bad, because there's no way Cameron Payne should be playing NBA basketball. But I feel like the line has a couple of niggas that should be in front of it before Isaiah Thomas gets in front of it.
The order doesn't. I mean, see, I think with John Wall, I think he kind of messed his opportunity up when he went to Houston. Like, that was just bad from the start. To agree to get paid to sit down and then don't really push to try to go to another team. It just was bad from the start. And then IT is like he'll anybody that give him a contract to play, he gonna play. John Wall, we see him play with Michael Beasley. It's a big difference.
Can I campaign for Homeland Security to raid Cameron Payne's home? He clearly has documents on the NBA. My bad. Isaiah Thomas. He's still a bucket. He shows it every time he plays in the D League. He can definitely score the basketball. I don't even know why Phoenix would sign him because they have multiple defensive problems, and you should probably get somebody better equipped for defense. But I do think that he could be used somewhere. Philadelphia is super beat up and hurt right now. He way better than Cameron Payne, who plays for Philadelphia.
Miami could potentially use
Miami could take him up. They got a lot of offensive flaws right now. Terry Rozier over there stinking it up and whatnot.
Bucks maybe.
Yeah, Bucks ain't had a backup point guard in about 7 years. So, I mean, it's hella teams that probably should have lined up for Isaiah Thomas before Phoenix. He just kind of fell into a bad situation.
Very bad situation.
Yeah, he just gotta, he gotta fight his way out. No puff party.
Hey, but speaking of fighting your way out, these Clippers, they know how to lose, don't they? Woo-hoo. They know how to blow a lead, don't they?
Woo-hoo. Hey, my favorite part about them niggas is when they lose, they don't even go out there and be like, yeah, we about to recover. And get... That nigga Tyronn Lue was like, yeah, our identity is being soft.
Yeah, y'all soft. But the thing that's weird though is it's generations of soft.
Mad soft.
Because Doc Rivers was blowing. I mean, hey, we know what Doc Rivers do. But at the end of the day, no puff party. This is what I'm saying.
Look what he inspired.
Hey man, shoot. I'm just saying. I ain't said my name. I just said. I
know. Don't defame my man. No puff party.
Hey. I don't know. All I'm saying is the Clippers somehow find a way to lose
every time,
and I don't understand. I mean, they wasn't the only ones because the Celtics blew a 30-point lead as well. But the Clippers have. I just don't understand. Dude's healthy. Kawhi healthy, PG healthy.
Literally.
Russ just came back yesterday. How in the hell y'all losing games when y'all are losing these type of games, shoot, you blew the Lakers. The Lakers game was last week.
Yep.
Or 2 weeks, whatever it was.
It's hilarious
What's going
because
on?
they let them keep Norman Powell in the James Harden trade, and y'all still losing. Y'all didn't even trade nobody in James Harden.
It ain't no other team out there that has that many pivotal pieces like they do, and for some reason they still losing these type of games. They still look like the generation before them with Chris Paul and Blake or even just the whole Doc Rivers era. It's crazy.
Clippers is doomed for eternity to be looking for the missing piece.
I don't know.
And the old Clippers, they needed a small forward, and the new ones, they needed center. It's always going to be a missing something. Nigga, you're not going to get a perfect starting five. Y'all niggas have to, at some point, compete with what you got.
Make some adjustments. And, it's a shame because Ty Lue going to be probably gone after this jump.
And he don't deserve that, man. He got cursed by the Clippers.
Not even fired, but it's just probably a mutual agreement because if they don't
even want to be here no more. He don't want to be here no more. I'm so tired of being here.
If they make it out the first round, they probably gonna be limited second round.
Yeah.
Being real. That's what I was saying.
For sure.
But like we said, it's a lot of people blowing leads, and one of them is your man Doc Rivers. That's I mean, it's not new. It's no shock.
Legendary fucker up.
But it is quite funny that it became a thing of who's going to be the worst coach of the night. Because you blew a lead. Doc Rivers blew a lead to a Darvin Ham coach team without LeBron.
Correct.
Damn. That's correct. Does it get any worse?
The funny part about that contest is Darvin Ham is the first 3 quarters coach in the NBA. This nigga first 3 quarters be awful every night. I feel like the Lakers ain't won the first quarter all season.
Awful.
The first 3 quarters.
If you let that man get to the fourth quarter, he can win you some games.
If he can survive long enough to get to the comeback quarter, then there's a chance.
If you survive, if you let the Lakers hang around to about that 10 to I would say 10 to 15, and then by the fourth quarter, I mean obviously we've seen it jump up to 19, but around that 10 to 15, and you see certain players like D'Lo or Reeves, they hit a 3, or even Torian Prince hit a 3 or something.
Yep, Cam Reddish sometimes. Yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta hit them with the rope-a-dope, man. We gotta play like shit for 3 quarters.
At this point, I'm starting to think that's the game plan.
Yeah, this nigga game planning to lose by 10 for 3 quarters.
Hey, they definitely. It definitely looks like they show up. It definitely look like they be like, oh, they look like they playing games. They look like they joking. Look like they look like they was like, oh, we got a game.
Yeah.
They look like they give people a head start.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give your fat Albert Shorter wearing ass credit. You called it. You say, yo, they can keep it close up into the fourth quarter.
Hey, don't you got a class to teach?
Earth science, nigga.
Hey, all I'm saying is, I definitely
called it. You predicted the game.
Nah, I definitely saw it coming. No
pup party, of course.
I definitely saw that. Because number one mistake that the Bucks continuously have is they don't run that pick and roll between Dame and Giannis enough.
Never. Ever.
And then number 2, it's too many like ISO shots. You see Dame, single, it's not like he's like Doc even said, there's not a lot of it's one pass or no pass shots.
Step back right to a brick.
You stop playing football and handing it to your running back with Giannis. He should be averaging 50. The way he be running niggas over.
True that.
So it just like you said, it was bad coach versus bad coach, and
I'm trying to figure out how Damian Lillard even got 29 shot attempts. That was insane. And it's so to be 9 for 29 and your coach not at no point be like, hey my nigga, stop shooting.
Something. Hey, go get some assists. Something.
Let's figure something out here.
Hey, like I said, this is this is hilarious because, I mean, to start 4 guards against these tall ass niggas,
ridiculous. You should have got smacked by 100.
and you and then you about to blow the game. No puff party because you not playing Rui enough. You about to, he handed you the game, and then he allowed Torian Prince to play almost 30 minutes.
There was a particular entertainment factor from this game just to see who could coach worse. Like, who wanted to lose more?
Who wanted to lose more? And I mean, clearly, the results speak for itself. Doc wanted that.
Yeah,
no
Doc is an incredible loser. He's one of the best losers to ever live.
He's one of the best. He a top 5.
that nigga got about 5 of the 13 3-1 leads blown ever. No puff party. So this nigga,
puff party.
He's a legendary loser. Like, he loves to lose.
Legendary. Hey man, let's keep it pushing. We're gonna jump over to the NFL. It's a lot of it's funny because it's not even, there's some NFL and football related stuff, but then there's just niggas who play football.
Of course.
So let's talk about the actual NFL
Are you ready
stuff first.
for some football?
First thing first, they banned the hip drop tackle, which is quite interesting just because at the defense, well, how do you tackle?
Literally, niggas going how do you tackle at 300 pounds?
How do you tackle if you got to chase a nigga down?
Literally,
if you got to grab
the nigga legs, catch some cleats to your face.
You definitely gonna have to hit them shoelaces or something, because at this point, if you can't, unless you can venom jump on a nigga back,
there's nothing you can do. You finish.
There's nothing you can do. You gonna have to. I don't know. Unless you push, you gonna have to hit stick that nigga with the 2-hand shove.
Hey, it's so funny. You ban the hip drop tackle for injury reasons, but niggas can still play on turf. Which one you think got more injuries over the years? Turf or the damn hip drop tackle? Hip drop tackle ain't even every play, my nigga.
Exactly.
What are we talking about here?
I get it. I understand it was 2 major injuries with I think was Pollard last year or the season before that.
Not last year.
It was last year. So yeah, so two major injuries to Mark Andrews and him, and I look at it like, man, I understand the direction you're trying to head. You're trying to head in, no puff party, but it's still one of those things like, you gotta look at this from the bigger picture. The injuries that are accumulating more often is because of the turf they play on.
Literally, and the injuries on the
you
turf.
Have to, if you're not going, I would be more okay if you address both, but you do this and then you say, oh, fuck that, we just gonna go to the kickoff. Now, I kind of do like the kickoff rule. I like the kickoff rule just because. I'll go fuck
you a nerd.
If the kickoff is boring, the most exciting thing I see off the kickoff is just to see if the niggas gonna be able to kick that's what is that, a 70-yard field goal?
Yeah,
I just want to see that. If they make it, if they split it right down the middle, no puff party. It's lit. But if they just kick it to the fans, touchback. That's boring.
I ain't gonna lie to you, son. The problem that I got with it is, they're gonna exploit the rules to where you're gonna get just as many touchbacks, right? Like, it's the same way that they do that shit where a nigga kick you the ball and the ball will go near the sideline and they put their feet out of balance first because then it counts as a touchback. Like,
facts.
There's ways to exclude every rule.
There is, but to me, this is how I look at it. It's definitely still going to be a lot of touchbacks because you will definitely
don't let the shit roll into the end zone.
all it's going to take is one nigga who get busy and take it to the crib, and then you like, oh nah, we ain't kicking to him the rest of the game. So it's going to be a lot of those too. But
yeah, for sure. At least you think niggas about to get.
At least
I'm not gonna let Devin Hester take it to the crib 10 times on me. Because I got to kick that shit outside the end zone.
Exactly. So at least now we get to see some action. No puff party.
The goal. Also, offense automatically gonna get a little easier starting from the 35 instead of the 25. So
exactly. So now we should get higher scoring games. Now, and now it's like, shit, defense gonna be trash, but hey,
Hey,
I
NFL,
don't
you
give a fuck.
disgust me, man. Y'all learn nothing from the NBA. Niggas is begging for defense nowadays from the NBA. These niggas
Exactly.
is making defense impossible in old sports.
Exactly. They ain't learned
I
nothing.
can't wait till they take the fielders out of baseball. They gonna look like the home run derby.
Exactly. And niggas gonna be breaking the record every year. Shit.
Woo! 50 runners in the outfield to try to beat the nigga to home base.
Hey.
You gonna need an athletic pitcher. Gotta run into the field, grab the ball, and beat the nigga to home.
Hey, that's on the way.
That'll
That's
be
on the
mad
way.
entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. Might be
Hey,
the one I agree with.
Hey, to see that nigga 40-yard dash. She used to
They gonna go out there and throw another 100-mile
Exactly.
fastball. Yo,
You
a
gotta throw-
nigga gonna be devoted to striking niggas out. I gotta
Hey,
strike
it's-
as many niggas
You
out.
talking about? Hey, they might if that's the case, niggas might be back on the PEDs, dog. And we
Word.
never know.
We need the
Niggas
roids.
Niggas gonna be throwing a fucking strike from 150 yards. You know.
You feel me?
Hey, I'm just saying. You know.
Speaking of K's, man, Odell Beckham, he dropped.
Hey, he got him out there.
He dropped Kim K.
As soon as she said, I give him credit. I think it was a bucket list thing because the way that man got up out of there, as soon as she said kids, you said, "Oh no,
oh no, that ain't even what I read into it." Yo, it was very subtle racism in the thing she said. He got good genetics. What about my genetics is so good?
Hey, I mean, that's a fact because she didn't ran through the whole community. So
Really,
I mean,
like, what about this particular nigga?
You'd experience genetics. You got athletes, you got rappers, so niggas can write, niggas can run. It's one of those things like you just experience the community.
Yeah, he got good genetics.
And shit. And you had good credit with Chris Humphries. So I mean, at the end of the day. At the end of the day,
where Chris Humphries at, man? We gotta bring that nigga back too.
I don't know, but I know he white talk. Automatic, he got his credit score at least a 750.
Oh, for sure,
at least.
And I think that nigga went to like Stanford or something, so he educated.
And he married her, so you know that helps him a lot
he an
too.
idiot.
He forever. Now that's a business decision. I can't be mad at it. That's a business decision.
72 days, brother.
Hey man, he forever. Hey, who gonna deny him access? No puff party.
No puff party for sure. That's crazy. That was insane.
Hey, I'm just saying though. You think Puff would deny him? No puff party. I mean, I'm not gonna set you up like that. I'm just saying though.
Am I fresh? You telling me I'm not fresh right now?
Get your ass to class.
With the yellow and dark blue stripe? Come on.
Hey, man.
Come on, son.
Hey, retire the boot cut. Thank you. Son. That's all I'm saying.
Son, I'm telling you, I'm knocking this outfit out the box, man. No puff party.
No puff party. Let's keep it pushing, like I said, to just the niggas that play football. Vince Young. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that you are young.
Yeah, that nigga barred when he was supposed to weave.
You are. It's too many things. Too many red flags. Yo, you are 6'6", 300, and you telling me you're at this white bar?
Yep. Arguing with 5'10" white nigga.
By yourself.
Dolo.
Not even with your mans. Yep. By yourself.
Mm-hmm.
By yourself. I there's this infamous story of it's really a sad story because and it was on they made a documentary about this. But basically the summer, I can't remember the exact name, but somebody will figure it out. It was these two kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they went to this party, and one of the kids, it was okay. So I think it was a black kid and a white kid.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the white kid had left the black kid by himself at the party.
Mm-hmm.
And the black kid ended up, getting assaulted, and I think he died.
What's new?
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
However, reason why I bring that up is because you don't go to white establishments
literally
by yourself or only with a white friend. You don't do that. That's number one red flag.
Hey, listen.
You got to go with another brother.
Let me put you
because we ain't leaving you hanging.
Let me help.
We ain't leaving you hanging, literally and figuratively.
Let me help him out, right? All right, so boom. Let me put you in the mind of Vince Young. Vince Young said, "Yo, my nigga, I ain't got the hands that Cam Newton got. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the white establishment so that when I get jumped by the whole spot, it's a bunch of white niggas. I think I could take them." He thought he was about to be the Cam Newton superhero, but the problem is
the way he got hit with that right hook. He was not thinking about.
You feel me? Newton. The problem is he met his kryptonite. He was not Superman.
That man got rocked to sleep.
Vince
he
Young,
wasn't looking.
Vince Young, you didn't see Nate Robinson?
He looked like I won't give him Nate Robinson, but he definitely looked like
Nate Robinson took a nap.
He looked like Chris Colbert.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And if anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, go on YouTube, look up Chris Colbert.
Look it up. That nigga looked like he was on an episode of Bully Beatdown, nigga.
He got that ass whooped.
Nigga got wild.
Hey man, you learned the lesson.
Hey Vince Young, I'm not laughing at you, right? Oh, I'm not laughing at you on a level of
he is.
No, I am, but I'm not laughing at you on a level of that you got beat up, right? Because niggas get beat up sometimes, right? I'm only laughing at you because you had no business being in this altercation, man. There's just no reason you should have been there.
Why are you at the bar by yourself? Why would you go to the bar?
Literally.
You a football player, and you should have been with security. You should have been with your mans. Couple of your men. You look like you was in Tennessee.
I'm not even just going that far.
It looked like you was at the college town or something.
You had ample time to make an escape. And instead of just going, I'm too good to be in this argument. You tried to be.
Got low.
You tried to be something that you wasn't. And I'm not just saying that
out of there like Odell, but he didn't.
Yeah. Oh man.
He should have. Hey, he should have got up out of there like Odell. But
you feel me? You had ample time to escape, and then you caught what you had coming to you. No pump party.
He stayed and he went to sleep. I mean, hopefully somebody woke him up to get him. But to get woken up by
Benadryl, man.
To get woken up by the bartender is crazy.
Word up, yo! It's closing time, my boy.
It's closing time.
We let you sleep this one off
because they went right back to drinking.
You feel me? Closing time. One last call for alcohol.
Hey,
Anthony, you want one last shot before we close this down?
Hey, man. I just look at it like
Vince Young, take some boxing lessons, brother.
Take some boxing lessons. Get reacclimated with the black community.
Exactly.
You clearly lost a little bit of your touch.
Too many years in Texas.
Yeah, too many years in Texas and Tennessee.
Go Longhorns.
It's too much white. Get back with the black community.
Yeah.
Hey, and the black community is forgiven. No pop party. We forgiven.
For sure.
So you're always welcome. You're always welcome. Just
Vince Young, just remember, man, you always got control over your situation, man.
You do. Just make sure you keep that right hand up. That too. That's what we suggest. That's all we suggest.
Protect the chin, brother.
Let's keep it going to Dion.
Oh man.
Hey, this is a quite funny situation for a few different reasons. I understand his devotion to Travis Hunter and Shador and even Shiloh.
He gonna ruin these niggas' lives.
But I ain't gonna go that far.
He gonna ruin these niggas' lives.
I say this was tough, man. Because you don't want him to. Excuse me. He doesn't want Shador to go. Because now, granted, who knows what the draft class is going to be, but Shador wants to be the first quarterback off the board.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool. However, the problem is the people that need a quarterback are mostly in cold cities, which is what Deion said he doesn't want Shador to go to.
Where does Deion Sanders coach football?
I understand he coaches in
Where does
Colorado.
Deion Sanders coach football?
I understand he coaches in Colorado, and that's not an ideal place. But
that's the least ideal place. It's not only cold, but high altitude. If I sent the nigga Shador to Baltimore, he should be grateful. Like at least it's just cold.
They play in Pac-12, so it's a lot of opportunity to go on the road and do their thing.
Yeah, I know.
But I know it's still
plenty away games.
or in Boulder, whatever.
Which he also had to play in the NFL in cold places.
Hey, I agree with you, man. I ain't gonna fight you on that.
Nigga growth.
But when you think about the teams that could potentially need a quarterback next season, you're talking about Vegas, which okay, hot. But Denver. So you stay where you at.
Cold
you ain't gotta go too far.
High altitude, headache city.
Tennessee, warm, maybe.
Losing situation.
New Orleans, warm.
Losing situation.
Minnesota though.
Cold as hell. Freezing.
It's definitely a little rocky.
At least you get no Justin Jeffries.
Hey, he might not.
That nigga might leave too.
Because he still ain't signed that contract, so we got to see with him.
Yeah,
but it's just not looking good. And I respect it. I respect it because you want to control your narrative. I'm a stand 10 toes on is you don't want to send him to Chicago because the way Chicago, like I said, did Justin Fields is disrespectful. They sent that man for a DoorDash order, a thank you text, a good looking out, and that's it. That's all they did. And at the end of the day, like I said, highly disrespectful. And I understand not wanting to send him into an organization like that. Or Deion's tapped in, so he knows a lot of backstory about people. And he's connected.
I don't want to hear none of that. What? Yo, Deion, you my man, $50,000, right? I really fuck with what you got going on over there. I really do. I'm pro black as hell. Like I want Colorado to win every game next season just to prove the doubt is wrong. I swear to God, I do. At the same time, Deion, your son is not a once in a lifetime talent. Like, no offense to your kid. Obviously, every parent look at their kid as that. Shador has been held to that regard by nobody. Like, there was still an argument of whether him and Caleb Williams is even. So, to you to even go, hey, yo, not only am I not gonna accept where he goes, but I don't want the nigga to play nowhere cold. It ain't even about the team. You don't care who on the team. You want this nigga to play in Jacksonville because it's warm. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I agree. I like I said, that doesn't mean that Shador's not a great talent. He's a great talent. But
you got to be once in a generation to make them type of moves, though.
I agree with that because if for example, if he would have came out this year, Caleb would have went first. Jalen Daniels would have probably went first. May, just because of him being tall and white, he'd have went first. Like, it's too many quarterbacks that would have went ahead of him. Now, granted, obviously, these other quarterbacks that I'm naming have been in their system a lot longer, but you also still under a similar system because your dad's still been coaching.
Literally.
So it's just one of those things.
Your dad is the coach of your team. This nigga built a system around you. Exactly. We don't even know how you gonna compete when you ain't the guy.
That's true. That is true. That's a big deal.
You was the guy coming in.
And like I said, this is not hate. We fuck with Deion.
Literally, I want him to
Colorado
do amazing.
just because of them being there. So it's not hate, but it's just real shit. And I think I'll say it like this: if anybody could do it, is Deion.
Yeah.
But notice I'm saying Deion, not Shador, not Travis Hunter.
If Shador Deion, and I would totally agree with what he's saying because he is the guy.
He's the guy. But this is a tough one to pull off. No puff party, and I think it's just one of those things. Like it's gonna be you're asking a lot, and hopefully you get what they get what they want, and they can move. He has a good career in the NFL, but it's just what you're asking right now is a lot. And it's gonna be hard to pull off.
And for the reference, I do think Shador is gonna be very good at quarterback. I even think that he's gonna be a star. I'm just saying that he's very, very unproven on a level of winning football games. That's true. You to be saying, I don't want this nigga to go anywhere. If anybody want to draft him, it should be a positive. I really hate when they do that shit where they go, oh yeah, oh, my son ain't going for this, that, and the third. Your son is not once in a generation, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He could easily go to the NFL and realize, oh, the competition is bigger and stronger and faster, and I can't adjust. Now you really look stupid because you got this nigga drafted at 30 and he playing like a bum.
That's true.
But
that's
you feel me? Whatever. It is what it is.
Hey, man, let's keep it rolling. With our last segment for sports, NCAA tournament. Man, oh man. First off, before we go there, I'm gonna need the NCAA to start giving out, and you should be familiar with this. Partial credit. Every year, niggas don't make it out the first day, with their brackets, and that's a shame. I mean, I know it's supposed to be $1 million contest, but at least give a nigga $100,000. If they can make it to the Sweet 16.
Ever made that $1 million, by the way. Like, you could give a nigga something. I agree with you on that.
Hey,
it's impossible.
25,000.
How you supposed to predict the underdog one?
If they at least predict who's gonna win, give them 10,000.
Bro, they predicted Kentucky to go out the first round this year. They should get at least a band.
Something.
Because what would you think about when you say Kentucky going home in the first round?
Exactly. If you make it out the first round, something. Give a nigga a little, like I said, partial credit.
Yo, you had a fight in chess here, huh?
Exactly. Give me my half a point. Give me that. Give me a partial credit.
Speaking of
don't just do me dirty.
They said Bijan Robinson from the Falcons has a perfect bracket.
That didn't last. That lasted end of the night.
Do you believe that was even real the first time? No, I don't even believe that was real the first time.
Hey, I mean, they showed it, but at the end of the day, I mean, that didn't make it out the first round.
That nigga made 20 different brackets, bro. Like, this nigga did, man.
hey, whatever the one he posted, that shit was. That shit worked.
One of them out, right? I know.
So, I ain't mad at it, but I just look at it like, give a nigga partial credit.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I agree.
But overall, the tournament has been good on both sides. I really care about the women. Mm-hmm. Women have been killing it.
Yeah, the shout out to all it's the clear best tournament.
Clearly. Shout out to all the freshmen. I'm forgetting their names are slipping from me. Audie Crooks. What's the girl?
Juju.
Juju, obviously. Your man's from, not your man's, but the girl from your homegirl from Notre Dame, Hannah Hadalgi.
Damn, I don't know how to pronounce her name.
I can't pronounce her last name.
I look up. We gonna do some research on this.
But I respect to her. Even South Carolina, Malaysia, Fulaki. She a dog too. I like her effort. But just the overall women are balling. Even like literally. LSU with Flage. I mean, they're not freshmen obviously, but Flage and Angel Reese cooking.
Yep.
And obviously, Caitlin Clark, she's doing her thing. They almost lost though.
I told you. I want to give a special
shout out to the West Virginia team because they fought hard, and I was rooting for them because they did something that a lot of teams are unsuccessful with doing, and when they're playing Caitlin Clark in Iowa, and that's get physical with them.
Yep.
And, because usually when we see Caitlin Clark struggle, it's because she's not able to, her jumper's not falling. But this time, we've seen all those girls get physical, play good defense on her. And I honestly think down the stretch, the game got away mostly because of the refs. I feel like they weren't calling it even. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, it come down to sports betting sometimes. You were talking about Hannah Hidalgo, by the way.
Her.
That's what we're talking about.
She nice.
But yeah, it's a lot of female hoopers this year. I already credited the women's national, the women NCAA. I gave them super credit for creating superstars. They have names. Exactly. People matter in women's basketball, and that's something that we've been missing from the men for a little minute. So salute to the ladies because y'all really been putting on a show. I promise.
They've been putting on the show, and I'm like I said, I didn't lose touch. Let me look right now. Because my prediction right now for women's, I'm gonna go South Carolina.
Literally,
but
that's mine too.
For the men's, I don't know, man. To be honest,
the men's, I got North Carolina because they whole starting five is 25. These niggas got a whole pandemic team of niggas who was ineligible for 2 years.
Hey,
Y'all got a bunch of grown men on the floor.
I don't know, man. UConn, Arizona, nice though, and
They are
UConn
nice.
especially.
They are nice.
UConn, it's well coached. They're one of the only teams that I've seen that just been running through people. I don't know.
I'm not definitive. I'm just saying my pick is
because I'm looking at the people that left. Purdue, tall guy. He don't excite me. No puff party.
No, that shit is not going.
Gonzaga, they too soft. No puff party.
Yeah.
Marquette, I don't think they have enough star power. Mm-hmm. NC State, your man, Zebo's brother.
Yeah, no,
he big body, but
he ain't gonna work.
It ain't enough. No puff party. And then Duke, they always choke, so I don't trust them either. And then Creighton and Tennessee, just not enough star power.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
UConn and Arizona, to me, they look the best. They look the most complete as a unit, as a team. So I mean, it's definitely going to be. I'll say this: it's definitely between those three: UConn, Arizona, and North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but it's too clear cut that those are going to be the three teams that have a chance at actually winning. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I agree. And the women's, it's really up to anybody because of how the bracket is set up. They got the best teams facing each other early, so you really don't know who's gonna do what. You know what I mean?
That's true. I like I said, it's going to be interesting down the stretch. This is one of my favorite times of the year, especially at this point, because now you get to really see who's going. Now you get to really see the adjustments. You get to see young players become stars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see the final games.
Women's NCAA. I really petition for y'all to make it possible for them to go pro after 2 years instead of 4. Because I agree that maybe one isn't right. Maybe that just isn't right, just because you got to make your money too. But I think after 2 years, you got enough out of the talent, man.
I agree. That's a good point. I think because it's
a business at the end of the day. They got to make their money. You can make your money, though, and still give them an opportunity to go pro before they 25 years old.
Speaking of money, do you think that they should expand the tournament to, I think they said 112?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I agree. I think that what it does is now the game becomes a lot more dangerous, a lot riskier. Yeah. Because now you give somebody like some small school, like maybe Grambling State or Xavier or Howard or some of these random teams to get the right matchup, and now they become dangerous because you done gave them some momentum. Yeah. So I like it. I definitely think that they should expand the tournament. I think it allows for some of these smaller schools to try to fight for a spot. Yeah. I think it brings a lot of funding to these schools that some of these schools really do need it. Yeah. I think it gives just another an extra set of eyes. Extra 100,000 set of eyes that you wouldn't get to see because they're not in the tournament, and so some of these young players could really benefit off of getting to play in the tournament if it's expanded, and I think that's just I would like to see that.
Plus, I think the biggest part of the tournament is the upset, man. You got to give the teams that don't stay
that's what we're looking for every year. I agree. I totally agree. I think that wraps up our Pass the Rock segment. Mm-hmm. We covered a lot, and we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap up the show with our last segment called "What's Really Good." Tyrone, what's really good?
Yo, leave the OGs alone, man. You niggas is over here talking really crazy about my man Fit wasn't fly, this, that, and the third. Yo, listen, you want old niggas to be old niggas or not? When the old nigga try to be young, y'all call him washed, and you try to keep up with the young people. But when a nigga act his age, y'all niggas act like, you still washed. These niggas can't win? You can't win after 40? Y'all gotta stop hating on the OGs, man. And that's me saying that as a young nigga, because I one day hope to reach the age that man is to wear his bum ass polo and them dusty ass New Balances he had on his feet.
Hey, get my man was fresh. Okay,
That nigga was
now you ain't fresh, but my man was fresh. My man was fresh.
You see the
He
yellow?
had to, hey,
This
my
boy
man,
yellow.
he liked to coordinate. Okay.
But yeah,
Hey,
my old
don't play
is,
with my man.
let the old
Put some respect
niggas be old niggas, man.
Put some
He
respect
would've-
on my man name.
he
That
would've-
baby blue with the New Balance,
He
the
would have
500s.
He would have killed in
Don't do
02.
my man
He
like
would have
that.
killed in 02 with that fit. Let
He
the
killed
nigga
it
act
now.
his age. I don't know about
Hey,
that. But that's
hey.
salute to that nigga though. Let the old niggas be old niggas. Is my greatest point.
He would kill it in Atlanta right now.
Oh man. Now we'll
He
get
would kill it
that. That's how I get.
I'm just saying, don't hate on my man. Give my man some respect.
I'm not fresh.
No, you ain't.
You a hating nigga, man.
You ain't.
That's why Jack Frost nipping at your nose, nigga.
I know you ain't talking about noses. Hey. Anyway, let's close out this show.
Nigga.
My to wrap up the show, I'm gonna leave you guys with a little nugget. No puff party.
No puff party for sure.
And it's really simple. No puff party.
No puff party.
That's literally as close as it gets.
Yeah.
And we've been funny all show, but it's real. No, that we
don't do
no
none of
puff
that
party.
Shit.
No more parties.
Nope.
No more. Let's hang out in Hollywood.
Get the free
hang
goals.
Out in Miami.
No more free goals. We done with
no more free goals. No more none of that. Make sure you know make sure you pour your own drink. Make sure you got some friends. All these solo, like we talk about, these solo moves is not where it's at. You see what happens?
Do you know where your girl is?
That's what I'm saying. Stop with the solo moves, man.
Protect yourself.
Damn.
Protect your neck.
Protect yourself at all costs. And just got to do better, man. This is the After6 podcast. My name is Satchel Young, aka Young Satch. My brother across the screen is Tyrone, aka Ty Crane. This has been another episode. Please go like, please comment, please subscribe. We'll be back next week. We out.
Yes, sir.